Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Just feel the place. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Jim, see making a difference here?
This could be another episode of the Seho Girassi show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that. But when it comes to his general play, he has great composure bringing his teammates into the game. So he just needs to get that clinical edge going.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Howson played over towards the opposite flank. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. That's a throw. Crossed in. They've been given a corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Tchouaméni, and that's aimed into the middle. Alexander-Arnold climbs up big! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Valverde wins the duel this time. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. There are a few waiting for it. And that's been well dealt with. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nemecha. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yeah, that does look a foul. The referee's given a free kick. Nemecha. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Gonzalo with a definite fell there. He's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Cross goes in there. Garcia. Now it's Rodrigo. Svensson. No goals as yet. Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Alexander-Arnold clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Rodrigo going full steam down the flank. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he shoots! Vinicius Junior. Garcia, away from immediate danger, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! Goalkeeper's ball. Svensson. That's put paid to a promising move. Bellingham. Real Madrid going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. And it's played forward. Guirassy. He is just caressing the ball. And it's played into the middle. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham shifted upfield. Bellingham. Bellingham forwards and with it. It's Vinicius! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Couto, gently done. Brandt, he's beaten the offside trap. Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Guirassy did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Valverde. Chouameni. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Gross. Forward it goes. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there's been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Oh, this is a great position. Chouameni has been caught there, it's a foul. He's gone for goal! Wonderful!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Real Madrid break the deadlock.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Moved on forwards. Rodrigo. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Muscular approach does pay off here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Defending was strong and firm. Played back to the goalkeeper. Courtois sends that a long way. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Brandt. Girassi. Sabitzer. Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Schuller aim forwards. And that's been won straight back. Rodrigo. Bellingham, gently done. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Schuller, aim forwards. Asensio has given away a free kick. Brandt. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Very nicely done. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Fran Garcia. Lovely. It's Vinicius! Sabitzer gets good distance on it. Real Madrid can make their change now with a break in play. Traumeri. Bellingham! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Real Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Played back in, proves too strong, and they can counter here. Forward it goes. Well, that's well seen too. That's been drilled forward.
Guirassy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
Guirassy is fouled. And here's Brandt! Oh, should have put that away.
well, that's a real shame because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
It's gone for a throw-in. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Asensio gets a foot in here. Sabitzer concedes a free kick for that. Nemecha, played out towards the right wing. Porto, done delicately. Cleared away. And that's a throw. Brorussia Dortmund making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
There's the ball in. And through to the goalkeeper. Borussia Dortmund seemingly requiring all hands on deck here. Players converging towards the centre.
Look, this is all about organisation now and getting people in the right place to deal with what's going to come at them, and there seems to be enough authority in trying to achieve that.
Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Valverde. Asensio. Bellingham. Traumeri forwards and with intent. Played out to the right. Now it's Rodrigo. And a shot! Vinicius Junior. Guirassy. do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Brandt. Guirassy. Nemecha. Guirassy! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Guirassy is offering a right smile there.
The changes then in quick succession. Gross with the short one. Sabitzer. Oh, that's a nice ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely feet. Rodrigo clips it so gently. Brorussia Dortmund making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded,
and time is up. Real Madrid can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Real Madrid had a very simple tactic to implement, Peter, and they exposed their opposition with expansive incision. And if that wasn't